Andi Purewal for ID Boxing. I'm joined by Darren Barker here in Liverpool. Darren, at the end of the night, and we've just seen Diego Pacheco stop Jack Cullen with, well, originally dropped him with a crippling body shot. He gets back up and, yeah, stops him basically on his feet. Just your thoughts on what we saw in that main event?
Yeah, look, I think the fight started. I was impressed with Jack Cullen's commitment to it. You know, he had to try and gain the respect of Pacheco, and you do that by getting in the face of your opponent, holding the centre of the ring and trying to rough up your man. And he had some success with the jab, bit of a feeling out first round. He landed a couple of good shots, but Pacheco very patient, took his time, never looked in any distress whatsoever. And when he puts his shots together, he really is a violent, hurtful puncher. And we see it there. It was set up with a right hand. He slipped to the side, landed the left to the body, and then the two right hands to finish the job were very good shots. And look, we know how good Cullen is. We know the type of fighter he is and the level he's at. And he only gets beat by good fighters. And he's been beat by a very good fighter there. Now, 18 fights, 18 wins, 15 by knockout. A star could be born in Pacheco. He's still a work in progress, don't get me wrong. He's still a young man. There's still maturing to be done. You can see his physique, it's still quite childish in a way. So there's still more man strength to come, which is exciting.
Just away from Diego, get your thoughts on the co-main in Robbie Davies Jr. losing to Darren Foley, but a very bad ankle injury there, meaning that he was unable to go up.
Yeah, I mean, it was one off the football pitch that. It was bad. I think the first knockdown may have initially caused the ankle to sort of start getting injured. And then I think the second one, he was quite unsteady, probably perhaps from that first knockdown, and it just completely gave way. It was horrible. It's a shame for Robbie Davies Jr. at this stage in your career, 33, that was his 27th contest, to lose and get dropped. But look, Foley's he's a solid, tough campaigner, a very good character, but not the biggest puncher, and he was dropped. And I know you can get dropped early in a contest if caught correctly, and he was, but it's going to be hard to come back from that. I know it was an injury, but it was it'd be bitterly disappointed. And I'll tell you what, I've got to give it to Robbie Davies Jr. because he was sat on the stool in the ring and he weren't whinging. I'd be crying if that was me. He just suffered a terrible injury, but fair play to him, and good luck to Foley. He's sort of made a name for him here. He's had a good few fights, but no one really heard of him, but sort of made a name for himself this evening. And this week as well, he's a good character.
Darren, Johnny Fisher with a stoppage victory in the end, but a lot of people, certainly over social media, felt the fight could have gone on. Was you of the same opinion?
Yeah, I think it probably could have. I mean, he couldn't have landed a cleaner right hand, Johnny Fisher, on Damiani, and he took it. So you think to yourself, look, I get the referee, his job's to protect the fighter, but he's just been hit with the best shot that he could possibly get hit with. So I can understand his protest at the end there, Damiani, but I like what I'm seeing from Johnny Fisher. There's been improvements, vast improvements from the Gabriel Nguema fight at Ali Pali. I think it was almost a year ago, over a year ago. There's more thought in what he's doing. He's putting the jab out there. Don't get me wrong, there's still that rawness where he just wants to get stuck in and land the big shots, but I like that. I like it. He makes him excited. Got a big following, and the journey continues.
Just a couple of topics quickly away from this. We saw Taylor Cameron announced earlier, terrific fight for May 20th.
Yeah, buzzing, that's going ahead. My birthday's on May the 19th, so I'm looking forward to going out there. I was gutted when that fight weren't happening, but look, Katie Taylor-Serrano was so good, so it's hard to say it's a better fight than that, but it certainly is a huge fight. Two undisputed champions, Katie Taylor moving up. It's massive, and it gets me, I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing for it. Over the moon that's been agreed, and credit to everyone involved with that. You've seen this other fight, the big heavyweight fight that we're struggling to get over the line. It looks like we're almost there now, but all the nonsense that went in the build-up. We just got two absolute legends, unified champions, undisputed champions, saying, look, I'll fight you too, let's do it, bosh, done.
Darren, just speaking on those heavyweights, we saw obviously a number of videos go out between the pair of them yesterday, and in the end, Alexander Usyk accepted Tyson's offer of 70-30 as long as Tyson's to donate £1 million to the Ukraine. just your thoughts on those videos and the fact we do look like we're going to get it on April 29th. Now.
Just glad, look, as a boxing fan, just glad that the fight's going ahead. Look, first and foremost, I'm a boxing fan. You know, this has been my life since a kid, and all you want to do as a fan is see big fights, and there is no really much. Well, there isn't much bigger than that. I mean, it's probably as big as it gets right now. So I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon. It's finally happening. The sort of back and forth, the videos, this, that. Like you say, it was driving me mad, but now it looks like we've got it over the line. So I'm over the moon. Who do you reckon? Who do you fancy? I'm flipping it on you. Yeah, let me hold the mic. Who do you reckon? Who do you reckon?
Well, thankfully, no one can see what I look like, but I think boxing wins, mate. I think.
He sat on the fence there. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, but just final one, just on that 70-30 split. Do you think that was right?
Say it again, mate.
Do you think 70-30 is fair, is right?
No, I don't. But credit for Usyk for accepting it, because let's get it right. Whether you got 10, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind 5% of that purse. So I'm sure 30% is going to set him up nicely on top of what he's already got. But look, the fight's been. Look, looks like it's almost done. So I'm over the moon.
Well, Darren, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it to enjoy. Thank you.
Thanks.